And welcome, beautiful people from around the world, wherever you are, whether it's morning, afternoon, or evening. Welcome to Healing Crystals. I was guided by the universe, source, light, whatever you want to call it. I was guided today to come on live. I've not actually been on live for, well, a long time. Basically, I'm talking about angels today. Oh, hi, good morning, Bella. Lovely to see you. Thank you for joining. I'm actually talking about angels today. And the reason why I wanted to talk about angels to you, so I've got some notes because I've got a lot of words to get through because it's a little bit more detailed. And the reason the universe wanted me to talk about this today, because we all can call upon angels. You don't have to be religious. It doesn't have to be anything like that. It's just a very beautiful thing. So whether you actually see angels yourself, you've touched angels, you get them in your dreams, in your mind's eye, you just like reading books about angels, anything like that. Basically, it's angels, angels, angels. Angels are very, very beautiful, beautiful things. And obviously, it's a creation of the mind. We all create things, whether it's something from a memory, a conditioning, but it doesn't matter, I suppose, like anything on this planet Earth. If it's beautiful, enjoy it. So thanks for joining me wherever you are. If you want to say hi, please do, because it'd be great to join in conversation. I've put my website at the top so you know how to get hold of me and connect with me. I just wanted to side away from archangels because I know so many people do know about archangels, and I'm just going to go through a quick list of archangels, whether you recognize the name or don't recognize the name. I'm only going to say a few because there's a lot of them. Basically, Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Uriel, Raphael, Jophiel, Tzatzikiel, Selaphiel, Barakiel, Raguel, Sandalphon, Metatron, and I could go on, Samael, Haniel, Camiel, and I could go on and on and on. And I'm not. And the reason why, because I know so many of you know of these angels now. I haven't got time to be writing all the information. Oh, hi, Shelley. Thanks. Thanks. You can comment. How you didn't know you can comment? Well, you've done it. Fab, thanks. And the reason why I'm sidetracking from the archangels, and you'd have to Google it or get books on it because there is so much information, because each angel carries a frequency and each angel has its own, if you want to call it, mission or purpose. They're just showing me and guiding you as well, so you can maybe understand a little bit more about where they come from and what level are they on. Because it's that thing as a human, so whether you're empathic or you're psychic or you're not, or whatever it is, to see that we have things through a veil, they want to call it, because all it is just moving away this, if you want to even call it a transparent veil. You'd have to check out my website to see all the things that I connect with and do, because this is my work anyway, going with frequencies on the other side, healing, lots and lots of things to do. And obviously lots of services I do as well. But we're just sticking with angels today. And they just want to show you that it's, let's just say you're on a ladder. So let's say human being here, and then you've got steps of ladder. Now, obviously, it depends how big your ladder is. But let's say the top of the ladder is source energy. Now, down the ladder, because we're not going to be able always to get to source. That might be through some really deep meditations, or maybe for some people passing over onto the other side. And knowing that we've got layers to get through things. And remember, angels, they are on a layer to get closer to us. Now, for you on your personal journey, they might be on just your next level. For some people, they might be on, let's say, rung 4 away. And then you can get information coming down through, whether it's loved ones, nature, animals. We all have our own frequency. There is no set rule. I do believe a lot of times that people do want set rules because it's easy to understand, but it's just even more exciting to learn about you, to learn about yourself, how you can see things or just feel things, or you just know things, whatever that is. It's just about you, learning about you. And it's like, now I'm guiding you, but this is for you to learn about you. So I don't even know if you believe in angels or you connect with angels. Do let me know. Also, as well, I just want to point out, you can use it as a form of prayer. Now, some people want to associate the word prayer to go with religion, but it doesn't have to be anything like that. You don't have to be religious. The word prayer just means spoken word. You're speaking words, and maybe in a set format, so it's classed as a prayer. I hope the signal's okay, guys, and the volume and everything. I'm taking it is because nobody said anything, and I'm not used to doing it with this machinery that I've got, my technology. So really, I want you to focus on some angels. Oh, brilliant. Thank you, Bella. I want you to focus on angels because I'm sure you've heard about it. You know, if you want a car park space or a good journey, call upon the angels. Say to them, you know, I want a car park. By the time I get to that shopping precinct, I want a car park space that I could just drive into. Not that you're going round and round or you're having struggling reversing into a spot, but you have a spot that you just swim gracefully into it. Now that's an example, and it does work. It works for me anyway, because remember, everything's for intention as well. If you're asking really, truly from love, as with anything you ask for in this world or connect with, anything is from the heart. And if it's not coming from the heart, if it's got something else attached to it, you more than likely won't get it. But if it's out of, you know, a beautiful wish and desire, and when you've got the space, you know, graciousness as well. It's like, thank you, I've got my space. Thank you so much, and smile. It's giving back to the universe. A thank you is vital. We spend so much time asking for things and asking prayers to be answered and asking for help and to help us with suffering or sadness or grief or pain or trauma. But we so often forget to say thank you. It is thank you, thank you, thank you, because they're so beautiful and they want to help us. So I don't know if you want to share with me how you experience. I'd love, I mean, this is live right now. So if you're watching when it's recorded, thank you. Thanks for connecting. But do share your experiences. How do you connect with angels? Have you ever connected with angels? Do you believe in angels? You might not even believe in them. You know, share your thoughts. It's great because we're here as a community to chat, get to know one another, and, you know, be connected in the interconnectedness of life. Okay. I want you to think, because some people as well don't always remember to use these names. It's like, oh, well, it could be Archangel Michael. It could be this Archangel. What angel shall I ask for this? I think a really beautiful thing is whatever you need right now, there is an angel for that. There are thousands and thousands and thousands upon angels. This is just through my wisdom and my knowledge and me being guided as I'm speaking with you today. And the reasons why there's so many thousands, you could even say hundreds of thousands. You've got to think how many millions and billions of people are around the world. So obviously through a consciousness of time, however you connect with them, is that they want to be there for everybody. So there's so many different languages. There's so many different beliefs in the way they might want to see an angel or feel an angel. There's different requests. You can imagine Archangel Michael is inundated. I know it's a timelessness, but I better guess a bit worn out sometimes because everybody just thinks of Archangel Michael or Archangel Gabriel or what archangels. And there's so many archangels. And obviously, because I've said there's thousands, I ain't got time to name them all now. But I'm giving you some guidance now because I really want you, from the moment of watching this video, and then just keep playing with it. Keep playing with the angel energy. Keep playing with your own intention. Keep playing with your heart, how you can connect with you. Okay, Shelley's just saying, you do ask for assistance with car parking. I love it. I never know which angel to connect with for each need. So I just ask the angel related to the need offering for assistance. That's brilliant. And because there are so many angels, I just want to give you some examples of angels to ask for, because I know that it'd be that thing where there's so many people, and even to me, when I realized as well, and my awareness, thinking, oh, yeah, I could have asked for that angel. Oh, I could have asked for that angel. Because everything is a support system. It might not heal it. It might not fix it. It might not mend it, but it certainly will make you feel better. It will lift your vibration. It will put more light into you, and it will make you smile, because it's knowing your connectedness. When you are asking for something, it's coming back to you, and it's showing how we can create, and it's this constant creation. And obviously, being on healing crystals, you know, you can ask for your angels with your crystals. And I know there's people label the specific ones for angels, and yes, there is. You've got angelite, celestite, you've got beautiful, even selenite. They're very angelic crystals. They are very beautiful, but you could ask the angel crystal of a hematite. You could ask an angel crystal for amethyst. It really wouldn't matter, you know, phenacite crystal, whatever it is. You could ask an angel attached to that crystal. And like I've said, because there are hundreds of thousands of angels, there's an angel attached to every single crystal. And just to give another example, you can imagine amethyst. How many billions of pieces of amethyst are around the world? So can you imagine there might be a consciousness for an amethyst, but you might have your own angel attached to your particular piece of amethyst. Isn't it phenomenal? When we open wide, what is out there is, wow, it's absolutely wondrous. So here are some examples, because I know these are a little bit easier, like dreams. Let's say you're having bad dreams, bad nightmares. Maybe you are using your crystals. Maybe you are using your angel light under the pillow and an amethyst as well. And maybe you're still having some disturbances. This is just an example of bringing in the angels. Obviously, if it's still things keep occurring, then we need to do some other work, whatever that is. It might be just your own fears that you keep bringing up in your dreams. It's amazing how simple things can be. And it doesn't always have to be dark, heavy, fierce, you know, that kind of energy. Truly, this is stuff I write about and I talk about all the time. You know, I've been through my dark elements and the shadows like every other human being on this planet. I'm no different to you. I'm just doing my personal journey and my personal experience. Oh, you love the seraphonite. Yes, that is beautiful too. Very angelic, beautiful one. Okay, so if you are having dreams and nightmares, just ask for an angel connected to dreams to bring some light to dreams, or maybe even to show you some insight in why you keep getting these dreams that disturb you, or nightmares. Maybe you can have an angel that can come and help you, give you some wisdom. How about an angel for purity? Purity for addictions. I'm not going to go into any crystals here because I could overload with crystals. I really want to focus on angels today because the message was coming through really strong. And I just thought, right, I'm on, let's crack on with it. So maybe you've got some addictions, and it doesn't always have to be a heavy addiction, like, you know, whether it's alcohol or drugs or anything, or sexual addiction or anything like that. It could be an addiction to, let's just say you just keep eating too much chocolate. And it's, you know, you want to find out how this angel can help you with that addiction. Can they help direct you where this addiction comes from? You know, how this addiction, maybe you need to do some other research or go somewhere to help you with this addiction. Or maybe you solely have to connect deep inside you and find out that core element, why you have that addiction to chocolate, or what. I mean, there are hundreds of addictions. I couldn't even, you know, word them all now. There are so many addictions. Addiction is just usually a form of, it's you're feeling it's a support, it's an outside support mechanism that you believe it is a support mechanism to help you get through anxiety, fear, pain, suffering, trauma, shock, grief, disbelief, being empathic, even. So many addictions. But again, we must focus on angels, because otherwise I'll be here for 2 hours and we get totally sidetracked. We can talk other subjects another time. Obviously, do put in the comments as well. And again, afterwards, if you're watching this when it's, you know, after it's been live, if there's any other subject matters you'd love me to talk about, because this is, you know, my mission and purpose, as well as all the other work that I do. I love helping and supporting you out there. Okay, so that was remember, that was the angel of purity. Okay, how about angel of fertility? If you are experiencing that you'd like a child and it's not quite going as you desire, maybe you can call upon assistance from an angel to help you with fertility. And again, angels, as well as them helping you, they might help you in unexpected ways. I really want you to focus on that. Unexpected ways, because when we ask for help, you'd be amazed at the times that we have an expectation of how it should come, because we've got maybe a belief mechanism, or from conditioning, or maybe somebody told you, well, if you hear from the angels, you'll hear this or you'll see this. But learn your own way. Learn about you and your intuition, your intentions, how you're asking for things. And I'll say it again, be gracious when you have received. So when you are asking the angel, say, for example, on fertility, they might be showing you in your dreams or in the day, maybe where there is issues in your fertility, whether that's with yourself, your partner, whether it's a health issue, whether you've got a fear of actually deep down becoming a mother. Maybe it's connected in a lineage. Somewhere, ancestrally, that you've actually got somebody else's fear attached to you and it isn't yours. So it's amazing how you can go on to this. So also as well, how about asking for an angel for birth, that the mother is looked after and has a peaceful, beautiful experience and the child comes out beautifully. So it's sending angels to places as well as asking angels for yourself. That's a beautiful thing. How about an angel of peace? That could be for when you're stressed, anxious, distressed about something. Just call in the angel of peace. It can be, it's up to you. It can be a unified angel. It could be a male angel. It could be a female angel. And I'm just giving you so many ideas here because it's for you to use your own wisdom. And you might not be stressed or anxious or distressed about something, but maybe you've got something that just keeps niggling at you. You could just ask for an angel of peace. Please, can you bring me peace and harmony in this? Can I ask for angel of peace and harmony? Okay, how about an angel of purpose? There's so many people I hear about, again, they've meditated, they've tapped on it, they're trying to look at themselves. I like that one. Angel associated, shall I say, an angel associated specifically to children? Yes, of course. Ask the angels for your children, your child. You might work in a nursery. You might look after children. You again, ask the angels to come in and you may see them. You could even ask angels, could you see them when you get past a fear? Because it's amazing how much we can fear these things, but they're so beautiful. They truly are beautiful. I like that, protecting them. Yes, I love that. You're saying about protection. Yes, there is protection, but also ask for the angels that will shield them from negativity. Let's say, because I find so many people, and we've been doing it for, gosh, we've been educated it for years and years and years about this protection. And sometimes we can overprotect. That truly we need to open up wider to actually invoke so much light and so much love. And again, it's learning you learning about you knowing where you didn't have any shields up, or where you were open, or maybe you were too open, or maybe your words, how you articulated what you actually asked for. Maybe you could just ask for not to invite or be a magnet for anything that is dense, heavy, or negative. And that could be walking down the street. You might be, you walk a normal way to work, for example. And you could say before you leave the house, going, angels guide me on a pathway that every footstep is of love and light. And I will receive exactly the same love and light. And knowing that, let your feet, you can maybe just observe your feet as you're walking and see if you can see any angels or feel them. And you actually might go a different way to work because they're shielding you, is in a sense of they want to bring you in a beautiful place. They want you to walk past people and energies that will invoke light, and that you're giving them light, and you've got this wonderful intermingling exchange of energy, maybe rather than a normal way that you walk where there's a bit of a density in one energy. And it might not even be a person. It could be a ley line frequency. It could be just something energetic that just, maybe it was a harsh word or even a fight somebody had on that moment in the street. And energetically, it's like stuck in like a Groundhog Day, and you just might be walking through it, but it didn't give you a positive purpose. Do you see? I'm hoping you're getting all this beautiful. Okay, I'm glad you're understanding that, and you can shield your child. Of course you can shield. Shielding's beautiful, but it's also to allow light through always, because it's a part of receiving, because it's giving and receiving love and light in all angles and all ways. And we don't do it constantly. We're human beings. Obviously we don't. That's why we get stressed, addicted to things, angry, anxious, physical ailments. You know, we're no different. It's step by step, as I constantly say in all the work that I do. It's being mindful in that moment, because every moment will change. That walking to work might change one day this way, one day that way. It changes, and it's just to be in this awareness, that is constant. And that is it, because we're constantly, going and motoring on. Okay, some more angels. Maybe an angel of mercy. This angel of mercy in the, let's say, the darkest hours that you are going through, that you feel it's, a dark night of the soul for yourself that you're experiencing. Maybe call on an angel of mercy to give you mercy, to help you with mercy for yourself, to help support you. And it's even more beautiful that you can envisage these angels, how you maybe like them, maybe you can't see them, but you can certainly put your own imagination on them. However you would maybe they don't have wings or anything like this. Maybe they've got, peacock feathers. It could be anything. It could be anything. You can imagine what you want. They could be transparent wings or butterfly wings. You can imagine what you want, because it's your world. It's your visionary, it's your intention. And isn't that beautiful that we, in our soul and heart and connectedness and the unity of the oneness, that we actually get to collaborate and work with it? Isn't it beautiful? Oh, I love that. You can feel them, the energy strong. That's beautiful. Lovely. How about a knowledge angel, an angel with knowledge? So remember, I could go on. I'm just giving you some examples. This is just examples. So an angel of knowledge. You might need some more knowledge to acquire. You might need help with some studies. So this could be, wisdom and knowledge. You ask for the angel of wisdom, angel of knowledge. Maybe an angel about relationships. Maybe you're having interference with relationships, or you're not able to speak your truth with somebody. You could even say an angel of truth. I need an angel for me to help face my truth right now. Am I being honest to myself in this situation? Is it this other person, or is it me because I'm allowing it to happen in my life? Do you see? There's so many ways of invoking angels. You could have an angel of awareness to bring you some awareness, some new knowledge. How about an angel of faith and trust? Because there are a lot of times that we lose faith, and there's a lot of times we lose trust in the divine, in the universe, when it's financials are just, they're just, it's painful. It never arrives. I get it. I've been there. And you keep connecting with me because I share these experiences. I really do. Because there's nobody that doesn't experience awfulness. We're all trying to search for something, find something. We've all experienced grief, loss, dying of a loved one, ending of relationships, some shock, some trauma, physical chronic ailment, disease. We've all experienced something, and we all can lose faith at times and trust in the flow of things. Well, it's not happening, is it? It's not happening, and getting angry and anxious, or even in this space of darkness, to go within because you're trying to find the light again inside. So they are there to help us, and they're free. Isn't that fantastic? You don't have to pay for them. It's not like you need to go to a shop and buy them. Some people do like to buy things, pictures and ornaments, or even dress like them if you choose to, but they're free. Isn't it beautiful how they're free and they can help us? And they're there literally they want to help. And so many of these angels are not called upon. I'm going to just speed it up a bit more. How about invoking angels with sound? Angels with sound that could help your frequency and vibration. So they can use sound, so they might get you to put music on. You might start to hear your ears popping because the fine tuning energies in you. You could ask for angels of color, that you're feeling, maybe your solar plexus is feeling a bit tight and not feeling very open because you have fear and anxiety about something or lots of things. And you could ask the angel, your yellow angel, can a yellow angel come in and help me with my solar plexus? There's another one, angels of the chakras. You could ask the root chakra angel, the crown chakra angel, whatever angel you feel like you need to be around you. How about angels for the elements? You've got an angel of the sun to invoke the sun energy in you, to maybe you're in health and you're bedbound, or somebody, gosh, share this mess, share it out, guys. Maybe there's somebody, that you care for. And I've been through this experience. Again, you follow me as Danushia Kaczmarek on my pages. And you'll hear my journey. I've been through quite heart-wrenching stuff with my mother at the minute. And it's just knowing when you're having to leave somebody in care and there's only so much healing you can do. And, you know, you need your heart looking after, but it's for you to send those angels round the bed to help even their journey to pass over, that they're there to hold the hand. I'm feeling that emotion in there, you know, just to help them on the journey to pass, that they pass peacefully and bravely, and they don't need to fear death. And, you know, it's just part of past the veil, and it's okay. That you see, there's so many ways we can ask these beautiful frequencies. And all I'm talking about is angels. I'm not even talking about all the other ones that we've got out there. How about the angels of, I've said the angel of the sun, because, sorry, that's where I was going back to, because I've gone obviously transportation through the veil with the sun, because so many people, maybe they're very unwell and they actually don't get to go outside in the sunshine. Maybe you could be sending, you know, as whatever healer and a frequency you are, maybe you could just imagine a hospital, and without burning yourself out, just you could do something beautiful, like, you know, as part of your oneness and purpose in this universe. Because sometimes we get stuck of we're asking angels for us, maybe asking angels to help others. Isn't that our humanitarian wonderfulness, that we get that gift, that we can send that, and the power of prayer and the power of intention? Wow, I've done that on so many levels. And when you really go inside, and if you can see or imagine or just smile about it, that you, out of the love out of your heart, you did it. How about sending angels, let's say a hospital near you, and you could just imagine, or get them on Google Maps or anything like that, and then just look at the image and look at the image of the hospital and put your intention in there and ask hundreds of thousands of angels to go into every single person going into that hospital today. That everybody's who's going to have, you know, any tests, that they just get loved. You don't need to put a whole list of things, that they're okay, they heal. None of that. Just send in an angel by everybody's side. That you could even, what's coming to my head beautifully, why don't you get these, or even millions of angels, just get these angels, that you could ask for these angels to stand at the doorway of this hospital, and every child, elderly, woman, man, anybody that goes into that hospital, even as a worker, because they certainly need some love, what they get to see on a daily basis. Wow. You know, I know, you know, if you're in this industry, why don't you get an angel to either hold their hand or put their arms around them, and literally like they're the guardian whilst they're in the hospital, and you've got guardians round every bedside. How about that? And from your heart, isn't that a beautiful thing that you did that on that day? I'm feeling very emotional with that. That feels so beautiful, that you have the power to do that, and you helped all those people. Wow. I love it. Okay, so you could send the sun in there. You could even say all these sun angels going to all these people that you know, they can't get near the sun, that helps nurture them and helps, you know, have this feel-good feeling. How about an angel for the moon? Because so many people go to sleep at night and don't even connect with the moon, and knowing that the sun is a masculine, but the moon is the feminine, and we need the feminine. We need the feminine, because the sun is the earthing, and it's great how we can be grounded. But then this moon energy, we can be detached from it. I know you men are out there, but, you know, especially the female frequencies with our moon time and moon flow. But men are included in this as well. I'm not on about the moon time and moon flow, but because the water energy, you know how much, oh my gosh, how much mass energy we have of water in our body. And we are connected to that moon. And we don't spend enough time. We always close the curtains. We don't stand out at night often enough looking at the stars, or we live in apartments. We just close things, or we can't walk outside because you know, maybe it's uncomfortable. You know, it could be for many reasons. But for you to connect with the moon, or even when you go to sleep, ask the moon angels to come in and help you, or maybe just open the curtains and go to sleep with the curtains open on a full moon or something like that, so you can invoke all this wonderful energy in and get all the angels to come and help you. I'm going to quickly just go into, how about the elements? You could have angels for the air sign, angels for earthing, angels for Fire, whether you need to invoke some fire energy and you do need to be strong in something and you're not being strong and you know you have to. So invoke this fire energy and ask a fire angel to come and help support you. So you're not being, you know, aggressive and angry, but you are strong and you will say it and you will do it because it's your truth and you need to be loved and you are the person to give love to you. Water as well, angel of water, angel of spirit. So as you can see, there are angels and angels and angels and angels and angels. Now, if you can't remember for the life of you of any of these angels, and I've only just said a few because maybe it's just going to your emotion of that day. Maybe you're feeling angry. Maybe you could ask an angry angel to come and help you with your anger, to help you resolve or to see where this anger is coming from. So not an angry angel to let you be angry, but for them to see where this anger is coming from and how you can release it, where it's not serving you a purpose. Is it making you unwell? Is it making you diseased? Is it you're not living your truth and you keep letting this thing happen to you and you're getting frustrated and angry to yourself, not even to somebody else? How can you let it go? So as you can see, there is a lot of angels. Now, if you don't know of any angels, there are some special angels. They're called the unknown angels. Just call upon them, just saying, I don't know your names, but I call upon you. And you know, an even stronger energy, what you could use is instead of just using your thought, say it out loud. Speak them. Now, you might be embarrassed if you're walking around, let's say, a shopping centre and you want to get something, but maybe you could just put your hand over your mouth like that and just say, you know, like this, oh, I'm asking for this angel because I feel it. Maybe as an empathic energy, you feel like you need some frequency where you need to have rose petals around you. And you can see all these lovely rose petals and you're not focusing on any negativity. So as you're walking in a town centre, you can just put your hand over your mouth and ask for the angels, you know, with the rose petals, like you're rubbing your nose and that's it, it's gone. And you've said it out loud and nobody heard you. And then you won't be thinking anybody thinks you're a bit unhinged. But it's not being unhinged, but it's us, you know, how we just don't do things. Okay, beautifuls. Well, I hope you've loved this conversation today. I have. I've really enjoyed it. So remember, there's not just the arc, or some people call them archangels or archangels, however you want to call them or be with them, because, oh, there are so many. There's angels of the zodiacs. There's zodiacs to mantras and mudras. There's so many, but just be in the moment. And you might just ask for an angel of light right now because that's all you can deal with, or an angel of love because that's what you're requiring right now around you. There's so many things, or imagination or intention, all coming from the core of self. So thank you, beautiful people, for joining me today. Do check out my YouTube channel, Danushia Kaczmarek. I've got my website at the top in the link. Obviously, I'll put it in the link as well. You know, keep connected. I want to hear your stories about angels. I'd love you to share your experiences because we're all just sharing our stories and our journeys. It's fantastic. So I don't know if there's any questions that anybody wants to put anything in there. And if not, I'm going to end it for today. And I will see you very, very soon. I'm just going to wait a moment. No questions. Maybe I've just left you deep in thought now. Oh, lovely. Thank you, Healing Crystals, for, you know, this wondrous time that I can spend with you. Very, very beautiful. And, you know, if you do get any crystals from Healing Crystals themselves and you've watched it through my video, do put a code in there. And again, I'll put it in below, you know, when you type it up, all the bits and pieces. I'll put all my media in there as well, but do put a code in there if you get any crystals from Healing Crystals themselves, and you get a 10% discount, and the details will be down below. I'll pop that in for you, obviously, because there's some phenomenal crystals out there. Wherever you are, whether it's morning, afternoon or evening, do keep shining brightly. You are here to shine bright. You are here to be seen. You are here to be loved. Until next time, beautiful people, thank you so much for joining me. Bye.